I worked an event on Juneteenth. These niggas said on Monday, Juneteenth was a Friday. They said on Monday we're gonna talk about payment. Cool. It was only 3 hours. I every time I do an event, I barely do anything. It's like more like just background work. Like I literally at the event, I was bringing the photos to people, but it's still a high scale event. So it's like I guess, but I like these events because again, it gives me a motivation because I don't have to like. It's a thing of like these events be so ass. It be high scale events, but it's like creative wise, it's ass. Like if you understand what I'm saying, because I know I can come up with something way better to get the people going and make it, especially when it comes from a company that has a lot of money, and then they be doing these events that's like um just so basic in a sense. But okay, so I did the event and Juneteenth, they said Monday, yeah, we're gonna talk about payment, la da da da. Monday comes. Cause today is what, the 29th? The 27th? Today's the 27th, right? Yeah, today's the 27th. Today's the 27th. These niggas told me, yeah, we're gonna talk about payment on the I'm not gonna take my phone. We're gonna talk about payment on Monday, which would be 20th, 21, 22. The 22nd. They did not. I texted two people on that Monday. I know I texted one person. I texted the girl who even texted me to do the event. She didn't answer. Then I texted the a number I thought was the guy, because it's like a girl and guy. I don't know what the fuck the situation is, but I thought they own the company. I don't know. But I texted. I thought it was him. It was not him. It was some other bitch. Oh, I didn't. She's not a bitch. I texted a girl I met. I don't know if she's a part of the team now, whatever. Because when I first started doing the events with she was not there. I texted her. But I thought it was the guy who owned the thing, but it was her. She texted back. I didn't see. So the Wednesday, she finally sent me the. Apparently, I needed to create my own invoice, which I never did before. I didn't know it was a common thing in freelancer work, whatever. I created the invoice instantly. ChatGPT created that invoice instantly. I sent it to them. They took all day. I texted the girl, like, mind you, actually, I'm gonna show y'all. I ended up deleting the messages, but I'm gonna show y'all what I texted her. I texted this bitch. Oh my gosh, I keep calling her bitch. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. I texted her like, oh my gosh, is it in the deleted? I think this is her. I texted her. Let me see. Go. I texted her. Let me not dox her. I texted her. I didn't see sorry. It's blurry. I texted her. I didn't see sorry on Wednesday. Hey, I sent the invoice yesterday. This is me texting her on Thursday because nobody responded to the invoice on the Wednesday. So now it's Thursday. I texted her Thursday. Mind you, they said Monday. We're gonna la di da di da. Now it's Thursday. I said, hey, I sent the invoice yesterday. She said, great, our finance team will review. Then I said, okay, thanks. When should it get finalized? Because I'm thinking, okay, like finance team review. Mind you, the shit said net 30. I didn't know what a net 30 was. I'm like, I knew what a net 30 was, but it's like, I'm like, they're not possibly going by net 30. Like net 30? 30 days. Okay. Search up net 30 and you'll see my confusion. I'm like, okay. Then she gonna be like, mind you, I was pissed. I was pissed at the time. I'm like, you're playing in my face. She gonna be like, I think invoice instructions say net 30. So you playing in my face. You trying to basically say, well, bitch, the invoice says net 30 and you're asking me when it's gonna be finalized. So net 30, like, but you could have worded it another way. But anyways, she said, I'll ask finance and let you know if it can be moved up. Then finance come and email me some bullshit talking about July 24th. It should be finalized. Like basically, it should be like released by July 24th because I had sent the invoice on June 24th. Mind you, these niggas knew that the process was extensive, so it's like you should have been sent it to me on the Monday. Mind you, you actually should have sent it to me since you knew it was a net 30 on that June 19th, so it could be July 19th, not July 24th, if you really think about it. But that was a mini story time on why I will never, ever, ever work for these niggas again. I will never work for another person again. I'm not asking you when my money is coming. I worked the event. The money should be in my account right now. But instead, I have to wait until July 24th. Which I don't care because I'm going to just use that money for my vacation. However, this is a prime example of why entrepreneurs, when you say, I'm going to do this thing, you go heavy into it. Like, fuck everything else. I should have even answered the the woman who texted me to even do this event because at the end of the day, from last time, I remembered it took so long for them to pay me. But I was like, you know what? It's cool. I just thought it was because of that event. And I was a more understanding person back then. But now I'm not an understanding person. I'm sorry. I understand that there could be delays, but I do also understand that you knew that there could be delays and you chose to play in my face. Didn't answer me. I don't give a fuck if you're in Paris. That has nothing to do with me. You chose not to answer me as the person who, like, it's like simple shit to me is respect. So when it comes to even responding to somebody, especially when they're not asking you for a handout, they're not asking for a favor, they're asking you for the money that's rightfully owed to them. So you could be running around and simply be like, you know, I'm sorry, our team is delayed, la di da di da, or like we're running around, I'm so sorry. It's that simple. Then it's like, I know how y'all treat people you think are important because this is your whole job, your PR, you know, la di da di da. So it's like you're treating me like this because you don't think I'm important. Big mistake. Because I'm very important. Right now, it doesn't look like I'm very important, but I'm very important. And you know what? It don't even gotta be a mistake because I'm not going to retaliate against these niggas. Like, I don't give a fuck. However, in the future, it's like you just never know where somebody's going, what they're doing, and how they're gonna be. So it's like even with that in mind, it's like just treat everybody with the respect. Like you could have simply apologized and been like, you know, I'm sorry. I should have made them send you guys the email so you guys could do the invoice as soon as possible. But you don't give a fuck. That's why you didn't. That's why you don't care. You don't care. That's why you didn't say shit. You don't care. That's why you didn't respond, and you don't care. That's why. But if I was somebody else and I was like this important person, you would give a fuck though. And this is what kills me with this industry because everybody sucks the important niggas off and then treat niggas like me like this. And again, this is me right now, but it's cool. Like, I really don't care. It's just a thing of like justice. Like, I think That's always been my problem. Like when I used to work at the PR firm, even this nigga. So basically, I used to work with this guy, and he's the one who even introduced me to these people in the first place to work with them. And I used to work at this PR firm, and it was terrible. Like, there's times where it was like really good and shit, but it was very ghetto. Um, a lot of celebrity dealings, a lot of shit, but I got to see the real of this industry and the real of what goes behind the scenes in the PR world and different things. And it's very, very nasty. And I was at the like tip of I was only on the surface. I wasn't even as deep as some people are. It's very nasty, very disgusting. The way they treat people is very disgusting. The way a lot of people in the industry treat people who are not important enough to them is very disgusting. And it's just like, I don't give a fuck about the money. Like, I was more pissed because it's like, bro, you don't respect me as a person. Because it's more so, why would you not respond to me when I'm asking you for my money on Monday when I gave you the 2 days that you said you needed? You was like, we're talking about on Monday. I come to you on Monday and you don't respond. I blocked all them niggas. I blocked them. Then I unblocked them because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my line open just in case niggas need to come and like, they try to delay the payment and like say some shit, and then you was blocked the whole time and I didn't see. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna unblock them, but they're never gonna be able to text me, oh, can you do this? No, I can't. I'm sorry, find somebody else. And they could find somebody else. It's not like the things that I did for them was like such extravagant, like only I could do it. It's just a thing of respect. And I just think when it comes to that, I see so many people for who they are and what they are. I mean, like what it is. I'm happy I'm at this position where people don't think I'm important, because it shows me exactly who you are as a person in essence. So when I'm important enough to you, well, how are you going to treat me then? But the thing is, for me, it doesn't even matter, because like when I'm quote unquote important, I'm important right now. I don't care. But when I'm up there in the sense of status to where these people can see, I'm not even gonna be associating with y'all niggas anyway. So it's like whatever. But I just think a lot of stuff be like so shitty. Like, why do people in the industry treat people like this? I have no idea, because it's just a thing of simple consideration. Especially when these people started off as interns. They started off as these things and then they came. I'm not an intern at all. But I'm saying, like, they started off as interns. They started off at like lower positions and built their way up. And it's like, you're gonna repeat the cycle of treating others the way that you were treated. If you were treated like that, it's like, what's the point? Like, I remember when I used to work at the PR firm, this bitch would throw fucking. I remember one time she threw fucking. She opened a package or something, threw it on the floor, and we didn't clean it up because it's like, who the fuck you think? What you think this is? Then the next day she comes yelling at the poor 18-year-old that worked as her fucking accountant. She's like, she's coming and yelling like, why didn't nobody clean it up? Let it out. Mind you, I literally sat there and watched her throw it on the floor. And she could have picked it up herself, or she didn't even need to throw it on the floor. But because you think that you have servants and like your interns are supposed to like come in, like, I don't know what they be thinking. Like, now these event people they never treated me like any type of bad in a sense, but it's just this payment thing. Like, it's like, I can see that if it was someone else, you would be more urgent on it and you would make sure that, yes, because I see how you treat people who are like your friends and stuff, and it comes to these events, and like you make sure they get the utmost respect and treatment, and like, it's just weird shit. Like, honestly, a lot of people in this industry is weird. Then this nigga I used to work with gonna come and tell me like, yeah, you should come back, you should go back and work with Lottie the XOXO because she put money in my pocket. Mind you, the same bitch that's throwing shit on the floor for other niggas to clean up. And it's like, I don't give a fuck if she put her money in my pocket. If she didn't respect me then, you think she gonna respect me now? And then it's like, I've been gone for so long to come and beg for her to get to take me back and like give me opportunity. Hell fucking no. Like, are you dumb? I make my own rules and I make my own shit. Like, the stash is so crazy. It's such a world. None of these niggas can top anything I do. I promise you they can't. They can't. Like, they can't. I made the stash within my brain when mind you. Anyways, like, these niggas can't top shit. They can't top shit. They think because where they're at and the people they know and all of that stuff defines who they are. I define who I am. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't. Niggas think because they go to Paris every fashion week that they're something cute. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about none of that stuff. All I care about is respect and simple fairness. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna treat you like shit just because I feel like you can't do nothing for me. Like, that's weird. Like, that's so weird to me. Especially when I used to know, like, that I was in a similar position to you as you. Like, before I got to this point. But people be forgetting who they are. It's like, or where they came from. And it's always a great thing to elevate. However, elevate with some type of emotional intelligence. Like, where you could read, like, how to maneuver with people. And this is how people lose valuable connections that they could have used in the future. But you're not going to use me. I'm just so happy, like, to just know myself. Because, again, the stash, like, again, people don't know my business. So they probably think, like, oh, like, she claims she making an app. But, like, everybody's making an app. I remember when I went to Virginia, this teacher going to tell me, because my sister works at a school. And she's like, talk to her. She doesn't want to do, like, she wants to be an entrepreneur, but you gotta have money to be an entrepreneur, and talk to her. This random woman, I'm not gonna call her a bitch. I gotta stop calling people bitches. This random woman is gonna come and tell me, yeah, everybody makes apps. You should have just finished school. You could come down here to finish school. Like, finish school. Mind you, everybody be like, try it out. I tried college out. I tried it. For a good 3 years. I only had 1 year left. Yes, I did. I could have got that bachelor's. Yes, I could have. However, I know the mental toll it was taking on me. I quit. I don't give a fuck. I tried it. I didn't want to do it no more. Boom. If I ever go back, I have 1 year left. I don't give a fuck. Like, I did enough to where now, okay, cool, I could go back if I ever wanted to. And just do the 1 year of classes. It's not that deep. Like, it's not. People always be like, what if it doesn't work out? But what if it does? It's gonna work out, though. I know it is. It's already worked. Then it's like when people hear, oh, you're doing an app, they probably think like, oh, yeah, she don't know what she's doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing, baby. I know what I'm doing. But again, I fully understand the thought process behind it, because again, everybody, like she said, a lot of people are building an app. A lot of people are doing these things. A lot of people are doing that. But just like you decided to take your life and become a teacher, I can do the same thing and do my app. Like, the experience I get from just observing others, and I'm so blessed to have even met somebody else who's like on the same wavelength as me, and like I'm just meeting more people like me, and just growing as a person. Like, that's enough for me. Like, I don't know why people be thinking like again, it's very unfortunate because again, I just be observing people. I be observing people how they operate when you can't do nothing for them, and it's just so sad how people just treat people. But then when you're up there, they're gonna be on your dick. They ain't gonna be on mine though, cause you won't even be able to contact me. Like, that's why I don't even care. Like, I don't be worried about shit. I don't know. I just want to rant. Um, However, again, the stash, the stash is something crazy. And I think a lot of people, even with like this nigga telling me to go back to um my past of working at this PR firm, the fact that he went back, that tells me everything I need to know. She was not this like great lady. Like, she was actually terrible. And it's like she did teach us a lot. She did. This is where people mistake, like, you can learn a lot from somebody and then decide, yeah, like, I learned a lot from you and I appreciate it, but I'm sorry, our journey has to end together. And that's it. Like, you were there for that season, but I don't need you in my future. But for a lot of people, they think, oh my gosh, she taught me a lot. She did this. Like, she has so much connections. That means you don't believe in yourself enough to push yourself out of your comfort zone to get where she is, to the amount of connections she has by yourself. So you think you need to use her to get to where you... No, I don't need to use nobody. I create strategic partnerships and I create strategic things that benefit both parties, and I work with people that I'm going to work with because they have a good heart, a good soul, and I feel like I should work with them because my soul and my heart tells me to work with them, not because I feel like they can benefit me in any type of way. Like, and especially after they shown me that they're not for me, they're for themselves. Like, what? And again, everybody's for themselves to a certain extent, but it's like some people literally are for themselves to the extent of they have no soul. Like, there's no soul behind it. When it comes to business, the least you can have is soul, because business is already cutthroat and ruthless. So the least you can have is soul, and just have fairness and respect within what you do. And that's it. And I'm only gonna work with people like that, or I feel like who are like that. And I know I'm still gonna get to where I gotta get to. That's it. So I just think, again, the stash is something crazy. And like, when it comes to even the lore behind it, the world building, the different worlds within a world, like, niggas don't know what's coming. And it's gonna change the digital world. Like, I don't think people understand that. But again, I don't talk shit. I make sure everything I do, you can see it. And when it's shown, it's gonna be shown. So yeah, right now I'm working on a mail club. But it's not gonna be called a mail club. It's probably gonna be called a stash mail club, just so people can understand what it is. However, it's not gonna be like the traditional mail club. It's gonna be digital artifacts and collectibles attached to the world of the mail club, the the physical stuff, and it's going to be crazy. Like, it's already crazy. It's gonna have the mail itself is going to have a letter. I wrote it down. Where's my phone? The mail itself is going to have the following. Let's see. And I'm so excited because I've been looking for something for a few days now. I've been like, yo, I need something to sell. I need something to sell. I need something to sell so I can fund the stash itself. And build a community for it. So I've been trying to do the Discord. But I feel like that's not enough. Like, I want it to be something that people could get something physical and get something like attached to the digital world. So I Like me and Eddie, we just be like bouncing off each other. Like this is why again, I'm always gonna preach it. It's so important to have someone who like understands truly what you're doing, because I literally was in the shower. I'm like, okay, I want to do this, this, and that. Cool. I was not gonna tell him. I wasn't gonna tell him. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say it out loud, because normally when I say shit out loud to him, he either says something that helps me um come to a better conclusion, or he brings new ideas. And then he's been like getting this thing. This is why I'm telling you, like, just say shit out loud. He's been getting these things on his For You page, and I'm telling, it's probably for me. This is what I'm saying. Like, everything happens for a reason. He's been getting these things called mail clubs on his For You page, and it's like this whole thing like I didn't even know existed until yesterday. And I've been going in depth with it, and I'm like, this is perfect, because this is exactly something I love little trinkets and things. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a mail club, but it's not gonna be subscription based. It's going to be drop based, because I've been wanting to do drops. It's gonna have a 4x6 art print, a two sets of stickers, custom stickers, or a small sticker sheet depending on the month. Is gonna have a scratch off collector card and a QR code to the Discord, and the Discord is only gonna be accessible if you get the mail. Well, no, it's gonna be accessible through just random sightings. Like, I'm not gonna promote it. Like, it's literally gonna be an underground thing. So unless you watch videos and stuff and I mention it, but literally you're not gonna be able to access it unless you find it. Basically, like, you could find in my links and stuff, but like, I'm not gonna promote it. It's gonna have a handwritten, I don't know, but it's gonna have a letter that I write in my notes every time, like, and I'm gonna like type it up and shit. Like, then it's gonna have access to digital whatever, like, I'm feeling that month, like, you know. But you're gonna have access to digital things like recipes, like, you know, different things that the different people will fuck with. But I'm gonna have a deluxe edition, but we're not gonna talk about that one yet. But I'm just so excited, because this is like perfect for exactly what I'm doing. And these niggas have no fucking clue. Like, I'm about to run this shit the fuck up. And I've never felt like that in a sense until yesterday. Like, I remember every idea I get, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, this is the next step. This is the next step. But this is the next step. Like, it is. We're gonna share. Whoever's watching this, I don't know if it's now. I don't know if it's 10 years from now. I don't know if it's 5 days from now. You are part of history. Thank you. And you get to see me pop my shit. And you're probably not going to see me pop my shit a lot, because again, I'm more of a sit back and you'll see type person. However, I feel like, you know, when it comes to even just people getting to where they want to be, I feel like we should be popping our shit more. Like, we need to pop our shit, because at the end of the day, when you know you're this talented person, pop your shit. Pop your shit. Niggas can't fuck with you, and then they be trying to play with you and play with your money and play with your bop and play with your... Hell no. Pop your shit. So yeah, I'm uploading this right now, like right after this. What time is it? It's 10:51. I need to get a new screen protector. Mind you, I'm not even the type of person to keep a screen protector like this. I don't know why I haven't bought a new screen protector. I've just been not even... I haven't been caring, honestly. Like, I've been like, you know what? It is what it is. As long as the screen is not cracked, I don't care. But yeah. Thank you. You're part of history. That's really magical. You're magical. I'm done now. See you in the next one.